Hold on, I gotta move my camera up. Alright, we good. What did okay.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Cards and the Bolts, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Chargers. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well.
Set to go. And off we go on EA Sports. No run back here on the... So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
Love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Able to slither by. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring your running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Thompson going to throw it. Complete to Washington. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go to Johnson again. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5, about the 4. Here comes the 7th play, this opening drive. They moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Thompson now, 3rd down. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Looking to throw, Thompson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Now here's a throw that's complete, and he goes out right around the 39. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped, but what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd and 8 now. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. A starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the 1st down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out.
But warm-up QB2 is bringing the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Thompson now, 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And the shutout, at least for now, is still intact. Great job by the defense after territory didn't get it. But the defense held, gave up no points.
And Brandon, sometimes it all just comes together, and I think the head coach senses it today. His defense, they're absolutely on fire. It doesn't matter where the ball is on the field. When that defense trots out there, no one's moving it, no one's scoring, and he's playing to it right now.
Well, that group's chasing a shutout. Teammates here on the offensive side going to try to provide a touchdown and gain the momentum even more on this series. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
On the ground, it's Gray. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. If the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They run again here with Gray. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot. He picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Now a play fake here on first down. And this is
Forgot.
caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Up the middle, Johnson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Thompson looking to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And
I tried to pick them up.
Trying to dial up the low one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Oh, come on, bro.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Thompson. And he's got
That's somebody else who's going on him, bro.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. Thompson on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone is hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they get
under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluded, and he's going to go.
Get it, man. Stop playing with me.
Well, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. That's running out.
They miss like always. That's what they do.
He left it just short, no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts.
And this dumbass nigga dropped the ball, bro.
Even in in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well.
Oh, he gone. He gone. He gone. Let's go. Run it back. Run it back. Let's go.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Looking to throw. Touchdown!
That's another dot, man. Let's go. Stop playing with it.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Willis. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 1st and 10. They'll run it now with Gray. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Gray. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Willis. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to
Oh, you can't hold your block, bro.
They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Jakeem Grant from 10 yards out. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Point after, right down the middle, and that makes the score 21-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
Let's go. Let's do.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And his throw is incomplete.
And his drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Thompson.
Yeah, we're locking everything up, man. Let's go.
A young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation. But instead, they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
Throw caught there by Willis. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the run, this is Gray. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. Gray, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and it is 28-0. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now Thompson. Screen play.
I was right there, man. Right there. Stop playing with
Going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Thompson, desperation time. And they hit him as he throws as this one's complete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Willis. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it with it in high lash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Chris Herndon taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose. But you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25.
To be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there at 22. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First down, Thompson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Martin. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Thompson will look to the air on first down. Being chased out left. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Ready. With red, with yellow.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset.
Here we go, set.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Ready.
Now on 2nd and 13. Thompson forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's Thompson.
That's my fault. Damn, bro. I ain't even want them to stay.
For the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So that winds up a 7-play
That's
drive.
their last TD.
And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives.
Big boy, you ain't gonna block.
Like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Gray. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Right back to him on 1st down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. And that was too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
I'll take my 3.
Winds up falling incomplete. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here down to a lead, and this drive will start at the 25. One final try for Thompson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. This was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Bolts and the Chiefs. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we've got an AFC matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
Every quarterback in the NFL has a little bit of his own signature style out there, but for this guy, he really plays the game in a different way. It's led to a couple double takes from us up here as we see him as something truly unique. It's not that he's just the strongest passer or the best athlete to ever play the position. He just has a certain way of seeing the action, and it allows him to make some special plays out there.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Travis. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
And this is what you've got to do against a Kim, you've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Here's Ward. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. Travis. Pressure comes and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And a look at the next-gen stats reveals that sack occurred in all of 2.3 seconds. And you think you want to be an NFL quarterback? A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this pass caught by Gray. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Over the middle, it's complete.
Roughing the passer. Let's go.
There, he's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official wouldn't think twice about pulling this flag on that one.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is caught inside the 5.
Dang it, bro.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action?
So come on, bro. So ain't nobody block.
This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gray, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And his kick is indeed good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. A beautiful fake. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Check right.
Again on the ground, again it's Ward. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. On the ground with Ward. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. They'll get this to his tight end.
That's not even my man.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Back to the air on second down. Travis. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet
Let's
down?
go.
Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gray, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
Hurry, hurry.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. Gray, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
The Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Second and 1. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. They'll look to throw. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Up the middle they go. Gray. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gray, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
They're so slow.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. He'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Jarrell Adams from 4 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's second and 7 now from the 28. Operating from the gun, Travis. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. On third down, Travis. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Fielded at the 33. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Back to throw here. Able to find Willis. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Willis. And now they're in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive, Travis. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Travis. Looking for
Hey, that's not fair.
and he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, Travis. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Throw caught there by Willis. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Willis.
On the ball. On the ball.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we have reached halftime with our score 10. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Both these teams going through their final adjustments before heading back out of the locker room. Time for us to go back out to Lumen Field, where we rejoin Brandon God.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
On second down, it's Gray. And some room to roam now. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. He'll drop to throw. He's got
Let's go, man. We mouse and shit, man. Stop playing on this,
man. Chargers. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The try here for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because
That's my fault.
urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They run it with Ward. Room here to run.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Let's go.
And it's intercepted.
And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
They'll set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Good move, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check right. Up. 3, 2, check. Ready.
Now Ward. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Right.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Travis. And that is incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Midfield. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. So not only do they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Well, the question... So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland.
And the Chiefs are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. And now a fumble. The ball's out and picked up by the Chargers.
Let's go.
And now he's got him at a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one paramount. Because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, so touchdown from 8 yards out. And the Chargers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd down now, it's Ward. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
That's to the tight end, Hemingway. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
They can't do nothing.
Pressure, they got him again. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Travis. And this pass.
I'm there, man. Let's go.
The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's
turnover. Let's go.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Gray. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. On 2nd down. It's Gray. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. Looking to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On 1st down, Gray. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Fuck, we're going deep. We're going deep.
2nd and 7. And this one is
is incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their plays
wide open and drop.
no matter who's on the field.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up fourth down.
And it's caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gray. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
They'll try again. And good work there.
That's touchdown, bro. Cheating, bro.
The ball mere inches from the white line on third and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Let's go, man. This game,
He
man.
is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Buffalo set to get the football back here.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield, marking down at the 49. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0. Byington, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. That complete to Lamar Miller.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And this is caught.
What the world was
and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Too little, too late, but no 0. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll set up a throw. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the
That's
third
my
time thus far.
Picked off by Bashad Breeland.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Travis. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And
Give me my ball back. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all?
And the Chargers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Willis. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Ready, ready. Fight, six. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
All right, y'all. That was the last game. Make sure y'all hit that like and sub button if y'all mind. Share the stream, man.